The Isao Takahata retrospective continues with Panda Go Panda. I believe this one was made for television in 1972. It's 2 episodes, 79 minutes in total, and it is quite the experience. It is a product of its time. I guess I should just try and tell you what happens in it, shouldn't I? Okay, I'm going to try. So, there is this red-haired girl whom he's leaving on her own. Her grandma is away in a journey. Apparently she has no parents, and every adult in her village is A-okay with this. Apparently. She has a quirky habit of flipping on herself whenever she's overly exuberant, and she flashes her underwear every time she does that. Already this is absolute nonsense. This premise is all kinds of wackadoodle-doodly, if I'm even allowed to make up words at this point. But wait, it gets better, because I mentioned a panda, right? So this little girl, which is, again, living without adult supervision, and she's obviously not equipped to live on her own, as I just established, she has her own little house in the midst of a bamboo forest. So of course, one day, a big panda bear and his little panda son visit her. Upon learning that she is orphan and she does not have any parents, the panda decides, "I'll be your daddy from now on." To which she responds by jumping from her chair and cracking her skull on the ceiling to express how overly joyous she is at the prospect of being fathered by a panda bear. And to make things even weirder, she also basically spontaneously decides that she's going to be the little panda's mother. So, to summarize, the very unique family arrangement that these 3 characters have going on for themselves would include the big panda being the girl's dad, and the girl being the mother of the little panda, which is also the son of the big panda. Families don't work like that. And then she writes to her grandmother, which I remind you is away doing who knows what. "Dear grandmother, guess what? I have a father now. Also, I have a son now." That's really all you need to know about this. It's, like I said, a very bizarre product of its time. It's clearly meant for a younger audience, an audience that clearly doesn't know any better, but still, even by that standards, it is quite ludicrous, to say the least. So there is 2 episodes of this idyllic family with their wild shenanigans, and honestly none of those are as interesting or as funny as this mere baffling idea of a girl and 2 pandas instantly deciding that they should be a family together. There is no character development first, there is no build to it, it just happens. Big Panda is the father, she is the mother, but also the daughter, and the son is his father's son, but also his sister's son, because she's been adopted, and this is turning into Chinatown, so I'm going to stop it right now. So yes, the rest of this thing that exists is in typical Isao Takahata style, padded out to the absolute oblivion. It never gets as funny or as bizarrely interesting as the first 10 minutes of it, but now you know that it's a thing, that it exists. And that's really enough for certain people on the internet, now is it? Oh, fun little fact about Panda Go Panda. The design of the big panda clearly looks like a prototypical Totoro. I can definitely see where the final design for Totoro is coming from. He has the same identical smile, or grin. You know what? It's harmless. It's kind of cute in its own phenomenally ignorant way, but it cheered me up a little bit, but it did. And sometimes that's all one can ask for. Animation-wise, this was clearly made for television. It has a TV format and all that, so for a TV made special from the 1970s, it looks pretty fine. Yes. Go Panda Go. I was going to make a joke about how it's impossible to eliminate that earworm of the Panda theme song from your head, but then I completely forgot how it goes. So, I guess that's the end of that premise. Well, I'm going to go now. Bye.